Hello folks, SmartX here. It's good to be back. So as I promised, I just want to give few insights on some pairs here that I will be looking this week. That will be the fiber cable, gold, USD card, US30, and maybe NASDAQ. Yeah, just those for now. Maybe we'll see more as the week kicks off. So when I was trying to look at this fiber here, yeah, last week we had a very nice drop here. So let's see from daily time frame what we have on daily time frame. When I look at the last 20 days, that's from here, yeah, the last 20 days, I can be able to see the first thing we do here is identify the swings, the valid swings. So we have this swing high and this low for this impulsive move. And then after we've marked this one, if the price was willing to go lower, the bodies could have closed below the swing low. But what happened? The price failed after this short up move. Then the next drop, this one was supposed to close below this if the price was willing to go lower. But the bodies closed above the swing low. That was implying that the price was not willing to seek lower prices. So what happened? We had this up move, yeah, nice one, and the body closed above the latest swing, which is this one. So that is a structure break. That means we may seek higher prices because the body closed above, and then price returned back to discount array, which is this D1 bullish order block, which happened last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, it was around Tuesday last week. That when the price dropped back to discount and price never moved up. Okay, now when again I look at, I use the fib from this swing low here to that swing high, I can be able to tell that here is the equilibrium. So the price is still in discount on daily time frame. And since we have a break of structure here, then we expect the price to go up, seek this external liquidity here. This swing high is our target now because this swing low was cleared. Now this swing high becomes our weak point, our target, our liquidity zone. So we're targeting the zone. That is according to what I'm seeing here in daily time frame. And also we have a bearish order block here, but this is just an opposing order block according to the order flow here. Bullish on this one, yeah. First, before we go here, let me check out what we have on dollar index. Just a moment. Where is this dollar index? Dollar index. Yeah. Check out here. So you can be able to see this dollar index. Last week again, we had this strong up move. So and then after this up move, we had a consolidation. Yeah. This means there is a possibility the price to come back to discount here so that it balances this market. You can see all this imbalance here. Yeah, we need to see market do the balancing of this imbalance here that was created last week in this up move here. And also, when you look at daily time frame, you can be able to see price created a swing, then low, then failed to make a new swing. So there's a possibility that this may be our targeted zone. Yeah, and as you can be able to see, we have this This low here. Yeah, there's liquidity below here, relatively low, so I will expect the price to drop. So if the dollar will be dropping, then at least expect euro dollar to do what? To seek bullish prices. Yeah, that's why I'm expecting price to do what? To be bullish on euro dollar. Okay, good. Now let's get back here. And when we look at 4-hour time frame, in 4-hour time frame, yeah, when the price went back to this bullish order block, that's great. And we say that we were targeting this high, so there is other relative equal highs here, and there's this imbalance. First of all, we need to see the price do a rebalancing of this. So at least we have a bullish bias up to this point. Yeah, and don't forget, this is a bearish order block that was here, which was D1, and this zone here is the weekly open for last week. If we look at 1-hour time frame, you got to see this was where the week began. This is a very sensitive zone. This imbalance, you need to see it being balanced. Okay, so and there is this zone here, weekly open. Yeah, this will be our first target. So I will be expecting the price, because we have this zone here, that is our fair value gap, and this is our bullish order block, and here all this one is a bullish order block. So if the price opens here and comes back here, I'll go long, targeting this intraday setup here. If again we may get a return to this flip zone, then I'll target the other upper zones. But for now, that's what I'll be watching to see if the price reacts that way. Yeah, in accordance with the time and price, then I'm gonna go long, targeting this zone first, and then this one. Okay, next pair is cable. So yeah, cable 2, we identify latest swings, valid swings. You can see this was the last standing swing, and the last one was this one. So we mark, and we can be able to see the price didn't close below this. Yeah, that means possibly we may go long or still go short. We can't identify or say that we're going to be bullish because the body did not close here. What if this Monday or Tuesday, that's when the body will close? We never know. So let's find more facts about this one. And also, can be able to see when the price created this impulsive move, price returned to this order block here. That's when it closed. This drop. Okay, that's good. So when you see H4, in H4, you can be able to see, yeah, this is that OB where the price reacted. So I don't. Okay, yeah, this is a clean break of structure here. So possibly you may expect the price to seek premium prices, yeah, before maybe we continue or go along. But first, because we've got our structure break, we need to see rebalancing of that first. Yeah, at least this is what we see. We need to see a rebalancing of this. And in the process of rebalancing this, we need to see price also react on open of last week, which is here. And wait, before that, can you see in daily time frame, this is our bearish order block here. And when you see 1-hour time frame, where the daily bearish order block is, that's where we have weekly open for last week. So this is a very, very sensitive zone to we need to observe it. So if in any case I get a clean setup here to go long, I will be targeting this zone. And if I get a clean setup to go short, I'll be going short at this zone, or after the price has cleared all this imbalance. But it's not necessary that this imbalance to be filled fully. It may fill halfway, which is likely up to this OB, then when it drops, or up to this weekly open price zone or weekly open gap, and then we may get the price drops. So I'll be waiting to see this, then drop, or if we go higher, then we get a retest here and then we go higher. So we will react according to what the market will give us. Okay, good. Another thing that gives us a confluence, yeah, there is an SMT divergence between GU and EU. Yeah, I want you to look here. SMT divergence, I mean this, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8. Okay, up to here. See this? Some bit of color. I'm gonna use, let's say, blue. See this? In, yeah, let's name this one SMT. This is SMT with EU. SMT divergence. This one. So let's see what we have in EU. So when GU was having us an SMT downward, the downward, but this one was upward. So yeah. You see that when EU diverges upward, GU diverging downward. That is another clue that this pair's gonna be bullish. When GU creates the lowest low, EU creates what? A lower high. Sorry, a higher low. Yeah. When GU was creating a lower low, EU was creating a lower high. That is what we call an SMT, smart money traders divergence. Good. So there's a possibility price may seek higher zones. So we gonna react according to what the price will give us. So on gold, let's see what we have gold here. When I was trying to look at gold, I didn't get much data from it because after this drop, yeah, price returned this OB, that's good, and then we had another drop, yeah, structure break, creating new swing points, which is this high and this low. So we need to expect price to react between this range. Yeah, this is our current range from this low to this high. So when we look at H4, this is our swing points, and in between it, we have this imbalance here, where we expect the price to come back and do a rebalancing. And we have this order block here up to this zone. So if the price is here, we may expect an up move, a bullish up move at least, mitigate these imbalances here after this drop last week. In look at H1, where is the opening price of last week? It's here. Again, we need to watch this zone carefully. Yeah, as you can be able to see, it's like a confluence, yeah, with an higher time frame order block. Yeah, because when you look at daily time frame, can you able to see this is our daily order block here. That is our daily order block, right? Yeah. So when you look at H1, where the daily order block is, that's where we have last week's open price. So that is a very, very important zone to look at. This will be our target if the price gives us something of this kind, because on Friday we had this lower low break of structure here, and we have this imbalance here. So if market opens, drops down back to this order block here during New York or London open, or yeah, London open or London close here, then we get a setup. Our first target will be this open price and bearish order block for daily. This will be our first target intraday setup. Okay, this is what I'll be looking for. If the price gives me this, this will be a nice trade for the week. So let's wait and see how the market gonna react on that. But pay attention to these zones. As you can be able to see, it's another breaker. Yeah, this in H4, it is a breaker. In daily time frame, it is a bearish order block. In 1 hour time frame, that is where open price for last week is. Weekly open price. So these are very, very high confidence area. And again, you can be able to see equal highs here. Equal highs, and there is an imbalance here. So on gold, our first target will be this. If we get a buy setup from this zone, as I've shown you, okay? So we'll be looking at this gold like that. That's actually, that's what I'm inciting. That's what I'll be looking for. So let's see on Tuesday what the market will give us. And USD card, okay, on USD card on daily time frame, we had this high here, which was old high. Yeah, was cleared last week. Very good. And the body closed above, so that is a break of structure. Then we expect the price to come back, seek this counter raise before what? We continue the up move or reverse totally. So it depends. But for now, we'll be looking for the price to seek this counter raise. And this counter raise, I mean rebalancing of this and this fair value gap there. And this is our bullish order block. Yeah. See, so the dollar index, we expected a bearish move to fill those imbalance. Yeah, there is an imbalance that was created same as this one. So it's as we expect USD card to fill this, that's when USD index 2 will be filling this. Yeah, most probably. So we'll be watching this token. Yeah, and if you see on H4, we can be able to see equal highs here, well cleaned. Yeah, we had equal highs, well cleaned, very good. Yeah, these two cleaned. So, but there is this imbalance here, needs to be filled. And again, another confluence that we talked about that we see on our time frame. This one was our daily bullish order book, right? Yeah, good. And when we look at H4, all this one can be an OB, but also we can see this is a breaker here. This one is a breaker in H4, but when we look at H1 too, that is the open price of last week. See that? Good. That is another target where we may possibly look forward bullish setup. Yeah, which is actually great. If will give us a very nice trade on this. And there is this imbalance here. This imbalance is what we need to see being filled, possibly this coming week. So most probably we're gonna be bearish when those other pairs will be bullish. But for now, let's see what the price will give us. If we get a nice sell setup here, don't fail to do that one. Your target will be this. That can be one kill, one shot trade for the week. Yeah, price may seek a little higher before dropping to seek the zones and fill these imbalances, but trade what you will see on the market. Don't take my word that it's gonna be bearish and then you start selling. No, just apply all the rules that you use in trading, and also make sure your analysis coincides with this one. If it doesn't, then trade according to your analysis. I'm not right because I'm a speculator too, like you. Yeah. So this is my defense. You need to trust your analysis. And remember, this is not a signal, it is just an insight of how I'm looking at the market. Okay, let's see US30. Is that here on daily time frame? Yeah, I've been bearish, then had a retracement back. We had this order block here. Didn't go to the order block, but at least it filled 50% of this imbalance that was here, and then a nice drop. Then we had equals here. And one thing you need to note about US30 and NAS, these two guys almost move the same way. So you can use one to take the others. You can use one as a signal or an indicator for the other. Yeah. Just look at how the charts almost the same. Yeah, this is daily. So when we had this drop here and the price returned back to this order block, in US30, the price never hit the order block, then returned. But on on USTECH, that is NASS, the price went direct into the OB. These two candles here are the bearish order blocks into the OB before doing what? For dropping. So the time, okay, we will check out and see if it is the same time that when the price of this hit this zone is when the US30 reversed. So we're gonna find out that one first before we go further, so that you can see we can use NAS to trade US30, or you will use US30 to trade NAS. Okay, you can be able to see this is the time when the reversal occurred. I haven't tried, but there's a behavior that I've been observing. So it was on 13th of September, exactly 12, according to my time. Let's see this. Yes, it's here. Yeah, you see it was 13th of September, 12:30. So 30 minutes later, that's when is that it dropped. So if you look at this, you can see while you are waiting for the price to do what? To go back to, maybe you had a pending order here at this, the low of the OB here, and you see the price never did what? Went to that zone. Yeah, you see, so you could have missed this trade. But with the help of NAS, at exactly 12, the price did what? Reacted at exactly 12 here. Not even actually exactly that. Let's see. This is on 5-minute time frame. Actually, it is 12:30. That's when US30 reacted. That, but with US30, you can be able to see it touched the OB. This was activated. But on US30, price never touched what? The OB. You see that? Aha. Yes. But the time is what? The same. 12:30. So you could have, because since this guy activated the limit, you could have as well as just entered this because they move the same. Yeah, could have sold here, exactly that here, without waiting for the price to go where? To go here, because with US30, the price was already at the zone. So guys, find more information about these confluences between NASS and USDAT. It's very, very helpful. You can use one to trade the other. Okay, and can you still wait? Good. So what insight do I have with this? So yeah, we had this return here and then a drop, and you can be able to see here we had relative equal loss that were cleared. Good. So we may expect to see price seek the zones before dropping again to seek this. Yeah, this is what I'm expecting with this pair. Yeah, if we saw fib from that, yeah, this is it, so that the price feels this imbalance, and that is in digital frame. That's what I'm expecting. And H1, H1, that is where we have the other confluence, weekly open price. You see, that one is very, very important. So in any case, you see something of this kind, return to this, you can take this trade here so that we feel some of this imbalance, and if we get a sell there, we sell again. So just see the kind of, or if you are patient enough, you can wait for the price to come back here before you go short. Okay, and since we said these guys go together, that's the same thing I'm expecting with this. You see this order block, so, and we had here, you see on NAS we had relative equal lows. They're not equal, they're relative equal lows, but in USDT they were equal lows, and then it was cleared. So possibly we may get the price, we may see the price seeking higher zones, which is a premium array, then fill this imbalance, then we get short, targeting this swing low here. Okay, and if you look at H4, and a breaker here, this red candle is a breaker in H4, but in H1, that's where we have weekly open price for last week. You see confluence like the other pairs that we've been seeing. So if we get a setup here, this will be our target. The same case we said on this guy. If we get a setup here, this will be our target. So guys, that's all I had for you for this week, and I'm happy that at least I'm back. So you're gonna get more frequently as we used to, and don't forget to share our Telegram link so that you invite your friends also to share with us. So guys, I wish you a happy trading week and good luck.